All right, Pat. Last night, the Twins, you can look at it one of two ways. The Twins improved to 38-98 against the Yankees since 2002, or the Twins are 1-0 in the new era against the Yankees.
Yes, I am completely confused. But the way they played for 4 games in New York, they are damn lucky to get out of there with 1 win. What a bunch of clowns. And last night, once again, they just played like idiots. If Caleb Hamilton even got a free ride back home on the plane, I would have made him lay over and go out to the Newark airport and fly home. Moron third string catchers uses a pinch runner and he's not paying any attention and gets picked off.
Maybe is it possible that Rocco wanted a different Hamilton to pinch run that spot?
Right. Except he played him for 1 at bat in left field and then got him out of the game.
Yeah, my favorite part of that broadcast last night was Glenn Perkins, who is excellent on color commentary. And so they show the replay of the Caleb Hamilton pickoff, and Glenn goes, "What is he looking?" He's like staring off up to the left when the pitcher is about to pick. What is he looking at?
Yeah, that's right. What's he looking at? And once again, our guy Jose Miranda, who's gotten better at first base, he's not. Where the hell is he going on the ground ball to the second base hole with the game on the line? Where's he going? What if he backhands that ball? Fulmer's not going to get the first base, and they're going to tie the game. Where's he going, for God's sakes? And they drive me nuts. Well, and here,
stupid.
Nobody was bigger on getting Lopez than me. I'll admit it. I thought he was great, but the day they got him, I was talking to Rocco, and he said he's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. I love the guy. Where is it? Why is he trying to fool everybody with change-ups and breaking pitches off the plate? Throw your 97-mile-an-hour sinker over the bleeping plate and get ahead of some hitters. What is he doing? What is going on here? I think this madman Josh Kalk, who's heading the pitching department, who meets with them every day and gives them instructions, is the reason Wes Johnson is now in LSU. I think this guy's driving people out of there. Somebody who's really connected. I'm spitting here. I'm so upset.
Keep going. Keep going.
He the other day told somebody who I am friendly with over there that was asked him about the world record pace of giving up home runs by the bullpen. And he said they've all been the right pitch. It's just they weren't executed. 75 of them, 80 of them, however many. We've never made a mistake in our approach. It's just that we didn't execute the pitches correctly. That more breaking balls. Now Thielbar strikes out Stanton with one of his 75-mile-an-hour curves, but that's after he fouled off about 3 made him look at the fastball at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is Lopez fooling people? You got him for a live arm. Why is he fooling people? I don't know. Go after somebody. Come on. It's just stupid. It's I mean, Correa hits the home run, and you say, and they to that point they hadn't played badly, and then all of a sudden they just became idiots again. But they held on and won 4-3. So.
I mean, I feel like Correa deserves an apology from you after all the ripping that you've done on him. That he's not a clutch hitter, and boom, he walks up to the plate last night.
He ran homer in the 8th inning. I'll give him credit.
Leader in the clubhouse, you guys. Leader in the clubhouse. You can't beat leadership.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I read it today in Star Tribune.
Yeah, I read it. The clubhouse leadership. Where does it let him? Where does it let him to the 15th best record in baseball, or 16th, or something like that? It's let him into the toilets. Is where it's let him for the last 2 months. As we've said, you pointed out, Phil, the other day that Cleveland would be finishing 14th right now if it was any other division, and these guys would be 12 games out of first place. So let's stop. Plus, leadership. The Yankees, back in the day, 25 cabs, right? They all hated each other. Leadership in baseball is crap. Who hits a double? Correa showed some leadership yesterday. He hit a 2-run home run in the 8th inning. That was leadership right there. That's the only real leadership there is in baseball. The rest of it is crap. Getting hits when it counts. That's leadership. And pitching, coming in, and by the way, do you think Rocco felt like an idiot using Duran for 2 innings the other day? And so he couldn't use him last night, so he had to walk the tightrope in the 9th inning. By the way, is the new closer Duran? Is he going to do it that way? It looks like
it feels like it might be setting up that way. Although, I mean, well, Lopez probably came in because Judge was coming up in the 8th, right? Otherwise, he probably would have been saved for the. I think they were just looking to put Lopez up.
Fuller had to face Judge, right?
Well, Judge came back around, so I think didn't Lopez face Judge in the 8th early, and then he came back around because they were kind of rallying in the 9th. By the way, Larry Vanover might need another pair of bifocals. And it was actually his bad calls were benefiting the Twins in the last inning, but there was that one. I mean,
he could have called him out, but he'd given him a pitch earlier, so he's an old time umpire. He's going to even it up. Well, you can't even it up on 3-2 with the ball game in the line, and the guy makes his best pitch he can make. You screwed one up earlier. You still got to call this one correctly, you moron. You know, you cannot decide. Well, I missed a pitch like 6 pitches ago. I'm going to screw the other team now. Rocco should have gotten tossed right there. He should have ran out the dugout.
He looked like he wanted to. He yelled. Yeah. He hopped up and yelled something.
Well, did you see Vanover didn't even look over there? They were all screaming at him, and he knew what he'd done. He knew that he had decided to give him back the pitch that they didn't call it, that they called a strike earlier, and you can't do that. Not in that situation. Yeah. But hey, they won a game. It's a miracle.
You know what we saw last night, Royce? We saw how inept Gary Sanchez is behind the plate. My God, I now know why they basically bailed and said he can't catch. But
they're catching him he cut the whole road trip because Leon
is hurt. I know, but he sucks at catcher is my point.
Yeah, you would have liked to seen him slide out and block that pitch instead of try to one-hand it. But I don't know. I am confused as to the number of discussions that are being called because he is not calling pitches on his own here and wanting all these breaking balls. It's they want him to throw all these breaking balls, but so he does make a lot of trips out there in the clutch situations to try to explain why they want him to throw that pitch,
Right.
But he's not a good receiver, that's for sure. But right now they're stuck with him, right? The other guy's hurt, and Caleb Hamilton will be back in St. Paul tonight, I would imagine.
Boy, this is this weekend. I mean, this is it. You get in the next week and a half. You play Cleveland about 8 times? Don't you have a 5-game series again? So it's 8 games. It's a 3 and a 5-game series.
Yeah. Did you see the pitchers they're lined up against them? No.
It's their 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Cal Contrell, who's been really good lately. He's got 11 wins. We don't worry about that anymore. But he's got 11 wins. And then McKenzie, who's been one of the best pitchers in the league. The Twins knocked him around twice. And then Bieber, who's been good again. So, they've been playing terrible. They can't win any games. The Twins went, what'd they go on a road trip? They
2 wins.
2 and 5.
2 and 5, and they gained a half a game, I think.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, they gained a half a game. So I think Cleveland's been either 1 and 5 or 2.
But then I think the White Sox and the Twins are tied right now because
the
White Sox laid on the A's.
The Whiteys are winning a little better, but it's. Are we going to get rain? It's raining here this morning.
Well, Judd had a lightning bolt that might have hit his toilet in the next room.
It was impressive, Royce. It was very impressive.
I might have heard it. I'm not that far away from you. I heard a pretty good boom about 20 minutes ago.
We heard it. We heard Stella the dog yelp immediately after, so it may have hit his dog.
She's like, "What the hell was that?"
Yes. You can't be that lucky to have it hit your dog. So
I don't want my dog hit.
Anyway, this is
My
boy,
garage,
did they need if they would have lost that one, man, that if they would have been wandering off the field because Miranda couldn't get back to first base, that would have been the end. That would have been like, this team is but man, they've just been bad. Palacios, I thought one reason they had him, here was he's a pretty good shortstop. He's been kicking everything too. What is going on here? It's just bad. And Billy Hamilton, what the hell is he doing here? Did you see his best bolt? He took this big swing and he hit it, and the shortstop let the left fielder catch it. They could have, it was like it wasn't a double and T-ball, and that was his best swing. What is he doing here? They never steal a base. They've tried with him, and he's got thrown out once at least.
He got thrown out third against the White Sox.
He got thrown out.
He should just be a pinch runner and a late inning defensive play. But did you guys know? I don't know if this is rippable or not, but it's just another thing that if that game would have gone to extra innings last night, the number 2 batter for the Twins in the top of the 10th inning would have been the pitcher slot, because they took Correa out of the DH to put him at short. Yeah. And so they would have, I guess they would have had to go to their bench or something, or I don't know what they would have done.
Rocco was all in on winning that one at 9. That's for sure. So, I don't know what the heck.
It's going to be hilarious when this team finds a way to win 2 out of 3 in the wild card round, and we're sitting here for the first time in 20 years. The Twins have advanced in the playoffs, and we have to sit here and.
I don't think it's possible. How about those Buffalo Bills? Woo! There might have been a few cocktails consumed last night. Did you
hear a couple?
Did you hear the crowd last night at that game? Could have been a Bills home game. I don't know if they all fly out or if they're transplants, but unbelievable. They turned it over. Every time I turned it on, one of their running backs was fumbling it away, and then Allen had one unlucky interception, and then another one that was his fault. 4 turnovers, and they still beat him as bad as they wanted to. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a little Super Bowl hangover, we call that for the Rams.
I don't know though. They had to let some guys go because of salary cap.
Yeah, Whitworth retired, right? So they're
they I don't know. I don't like McVay. He looks like, as I said on Twitter, he looks like he's up to no good. I don't like him.
You just don't like him.
I don't have a reason. He's, he just looks sneaky to me.
I think he spent some time in the gym this offseason. I think he's up about 15 pounds of muscle. Those traps. I mean, he was flexing.
Yeah, he's they had to beg him.
Married too.
No, he let out the rumor that he might retire and go to TV, so they had to give him a whole big new bundle of money. By the way,
he could probably make a lot more money in TV than coaching too.
You see Dabo's new contract at Clemson, 11.5 a year on his extension. And he's coming off a bad year, man alive. He was already signed for like 5 years, and they had to give him the 3-year extension. These colleges are just throwing money away. They don't care anymore.
Yeah. Hey, how many wins for the Vikings?
10-7. They win the division.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Packers win 6, 7, or 8. Bears win 6. Detroit wins 2.
And then Dan Campbell goes back to being a linebackers coach
Dan
somewhere.
Goes over to the Rod Marinelli, blah, blah, blah. All those guys junk heap.
Marty Morningwig, wasn't he a Lions coach?
Marty.
Oh, God. He was awful.
Marty had no chance.
Amazing.
All right,
Pat.
See you, Royce.
See ya. Goodbye.
Enjoy. All right, that's Wrapping with Royce, presented by our friends at Federated Mutual Insurance Company. They've been around for over 100 years, helping businesses maximize their level of success. It's all about risk management and protecting against things that could ding your business. So find out how they can be a guiding hand for your business at federatedinsurance.com, where it's our business to protect yours.